Alright, so against Darius again, we have to whittle him down, right? We don't want to go straight up for an all-in. They have a Twitch mid. Okay, I'm gonna let these stacks drop off before I like walk all the way back up. So he got a W auto, and I got an auto attack and a spin. So I slightly outdamaged him there.
This'll be a slaughter.
So he's playing on the back foot right now, just in terms of like how I've traded against him. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. He clipped me with just the edge of that.
I am your worst nightmare.
I was a little bit ahead of him in terms of HP, but now it's like evened out. Damn. That sucks, man.
First blood.
So all I did was take the handle of his Q. Nice. I had a pretty good bait for Lee Sin. Nice. I was able to get them both. Alright, huge. But yeah, you see how these trades, I'm just straight up like doing a bunch of these short trades where like, I know I can't beat Darius if I full and commit. But I take a bunch of short trades, and then that all-in becomes way easier. And it's like, if you take the all-in with Darius, like, when you're closer to full HP, there's no way you're going to win. You take the all-in when you've got some, like, you know, chunked him out, so, like, at least a third of his HP, if not more. That all-in becomes way easier, and you actually just beat him. And that's basically the crux of the Darius matchup and how to win. It's very important that in this matchup that you have the Doran Shield and the Second Wind. The Second Wind just does wonders against his bleed. It just constantly reprocs itself every time that bleed ticks. Musty, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Another 10 gifted subs community. Thank you so much, man. Musty's 1v9 today, guys. He went to 1v9 in League today, too, so we're going to give him a coaching for sure. Alright, I don't want to fight, even though I have double buffs. That is a large amount of minions. Very large amount of minions. If I fight him here, why not miss his cannon? Yeah. I almost missed a cannon anyways because I misclicked. But like, on top of that, like, I would get myself chunked so bad that maybe you could even look for a dive with me. Like, not even joking. Alright, so Darius actually stayed. That was a good time. So if you're this Darius player, here's how you get better. Even if the Darius had 300, 400 gold to spend, like not very much, you go back there because right now, Darius, you're not doing anything. You're not farming. You're not pressuring me at all. You're not doing anything. You're literally just waiting for me to push this back into your turret anyways, so you might as well get that little bit of an item spike, because what's going to happen is I'm going to slow push this into the turret. I'm not going to fight him right here. There's no point. Because I know if I play the long game, because he didn't, that I'm going to win. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to slow push this. I'm going to farm up Berserker Greaves. I'm going to crash this in. It's going to be such a large wave into his turret. You know, if he takes a trade on, like, you remember how I said I'm not going to take the trade into Darius because it's so many minions? Well, look what this Darius is doing. I didn't get him low enough to dive. And Udyr's also here to cover him at the same time. So it's like 2 reasons why I'm not diving him. If my ghost was up, maybe I straight up dive him here. But a little bit too risky. But what I'm going to do here is Darius's wave, you see how his wave got kind of stuck? And I don't mean stuck like it's just going to sit here forever. But like it got stalled by my minion wave being there. So what's going to happen now is like he's trying to shove that wave. If he doesn't get this all the way into turret, which I can actually drag this up a little bit outside of turret range. Look at this. I got the wave frozen now. So now I can deny the Darius pretty heavily. You know, so even without killing the Darius, I've got a significant advantage against him. And it's not always the kills. Sometimes it's the macro. It's the forward thinking that's going to get you an advantage in lane. And getting that kind of advantage in lane might be the thing that actually does get you a solo kill. So you got to think a little bit ahead of like where you're currently at, and kind of like plan your all-ins. Like Darius can be a tricky matchup, right? He's got Warden's Mail, so I actually have tier 2 boots, and he does not have tabbies. Went straight Warden's Mail instead, which is very good mitigation. But he doesn't have the movement speed, and I might be able to use that against him. So if he goes to his cannon, which I strongly suspect he will, then I could just kill him. So the reason I was able to kill him is because I've developed... Am I dead? Okay, a random AP Twitch mid laner came out and ganked me. That was pretty surprising. Not gonna lie. I caught me a little bit off guard, but I ended up being fine. Alright, let's do this. So one of these daggers is gonna build into my Noon Quiver, which builds into my Kraken Slayer. Oh, nice. Twitch actually died for it. That's good. Lee Sin's getting huge. He got Moby boots too, so he's gonna be like everywhere on the map. Hey, what's up, Cypresh?
As you wish.
Why did I go pickaxe first before Zerkers on the very first buy? 2 things. One, it's more important that I'm getting the like big short trades into Darius, right? So Zerkers don't really help with the short trades. They help with like an all-in with the movement speed. Oh! Okay. Okay, Lee Sin! My Lee Sin's a little god? What? Like, that was like the easiest, most setup kill from a jungler that I've like gotten in a very long time. It's like... That's something only a Lee Sin can do, right? It's like purely set up, like, get the guy out of position like that. Oh my gosh. That was crazy good. Now, sometimes you can RNG a good jungler, sometimes. And I mean sometimes, like, you don't always get the good junglers, you know? Sometimes you get the not so good ones. I'm just gonna put it like that. Let's see. We can grab Noon Quiver here for 1k. It's actually no, it's fine. Oh, you know what we can get? We can get Zeal. I knew I was forgetting something. So even though the cloak was going to build into my Kraken Slayer, it's very important that on every single purchase that you make in base, not only are you building towards your big items, but you're also making yourself as strong as possible on every single bag. Like, for example, if I have 500 gold, and I've already built my Kraken Slayer, or my Noon Quiver towards my Kraken Slayer, I'm not gonna just sit on the 500 gold and wait and go back to lane so I can farm up for a pickaxe or cloak. I'm gonna spend that 500 gold building towards a good, what I'm going to call a filler item. So in this case, Zeal is the perfect filler item for Trynd. It gives a little bit of percent move speed, and especially in a matchup like Darius, where, you know, Darius is going to be hiding you pretty heavily. With his pull, with his W, and all that. Oh. You know, he led with his pull, so he's just dead. Yep. He led with his pull, he's dead. Later, bitch. Yeah, so if, like, they waste their CC under turret... Oh. This Lee Sin! The literal god! What? Are you... This is amazing! That's a second kill in a row. I literally am just standing there, mind my own business, and a kill just happens upon me. This is great. This is a damn good job. I mean, you junglers out there, look at this Lee Sin. Look what he's doing for me topside. Oh my god. Yeah, Lee Sin is just walking up top and putting gold in my pocket. You know, that's all I like to see. The flying rat. Special delivery. I like this special delivery shit. Yeah, I never get this. I usually have to work super hard and, like, usually it's me doing, like, picture perfect stuff to set up my jungler, and then he, like, botches it, and then I have to, like, save it somehow. Okay, I mean, I'm just, like, so fed that I could just walk in and kill Darius now. I'm 7-0 at 13 minutes. A lot of it, a good portion of it was because of the macro going into, like, you know, my decisions, like, the forward thinking. But let's be honest, this Lee Sin was a little god this game. Like, I would have been decently fed this game, but now I'm just, like, turbo fed because of Lee Sin. Alright, I'm just getting back. So, before Darius gets back into lane or whatever, I'm sitting on enough gold where I can buy an item going towards my second item, which is going to be Navori Quick Blades. I'm going to build a pickaxe. Navori Quick Blades is going to be the second best item on Trynd. You go Kraken, you go Navori, you go Infinity. You can build a Zeal as a filler item. In fact, you can even turn this into a full Phantom Dancer if you feel like you need the spike. Like, in like, at that point in the game. Like, you don't have enough to finish, let's say, your Infinity Edge. Like, you just finished your Navori or whatever, and like, you have the gold for BF Sword, or you have the gold to finish out your full PD. Like, the full PD is just going to be better in the BF Sword, right? Yeah, this guy just can't do anything now. He's just, I mean, honestly, like, he doesn't know it, but he's kind of running it. He's just, he shouldn't be this far extended, and we're just punching him each and every single time. Oh, red buff and the Uter's dead. Let's go.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh. I thought I might catch Twitch, like, heading back to mid. I think Victor's looking for the same thing. You guys think Darius is going to overextend? He might be tilted enough where he will. Oh. Yeah, I'm worth a lot of gold. And they got 3 there, and Victor's not really in a spot to come help me. I'm just going to disengage from the situation. Now, I do have both sides. I may be able to do something and just, like, completely pop off. But it's a smarter decision. Just go top and look for these 1v1s against a Darius and just pressure top. And sometimes, instead of you trying to go for some mechanical, you know, outplay, 1v3, and potentially giving away a 1k shutdown, sometimes you just gotta go for the easy play. This guy's just dead, right? He should have used his R. Yeah, he should have used R than E. I mean, I had the ghost extension from killing Vidarius, so even though Udyr ghosted, I was ghosted for just as long as he was. You know, I'm actually pretty close to getting my Navori. I didn't even have to use ulti there. I still got, you know, red buff. So I'm actually fine just taking this, and I can push top. Get the gold from my Navori, pushing this wave, selling my Doran shield. So very important, like, when you're going back, like, look at your goal. Think ahead of time, like, what you're going to purchase, and see if, like, you need to stay the extra wave, and if it's worth staying the extra wave, the spike you're going to get, you know? You know, I might have to just rotate on this Udyr and pick up a free kill. Like, that guy's a free kill, right? Jin is going to shield. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Team's gone. Yeah, this is just a complete jungle gap, too. What was my health read? So, the reason I was getting so much health back is I have red buff. Red buff when you're out of combat, or if, like, you're fighting a jungle map, like, now actively fighting players, is insanely high. Now, the very first red buff of the game, it's whatever. Very first red buff of the game gives a very minor amount of health regen, but as you get higher level, you know what I mean, like higher level of the red buff you're killing, enhances the amount of regen you're getting. This guy's just dead. Very important that, like, one, don't waste your spin, and two, I mean, I have Navori here, so it don't matter, but make sure that in that situation when the Darius is about to run in between all of his minions, just so you don't misclick, target champions only. See that little red dot in the middle of my mouse cursor right there? Like, that little red dot indicates I'm using target champions only. You pop that, you go in the all-in on your opponent, and easy. Right? This guy's just dead, right? You know, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna grab these Krugs, and I'll have enough for my BF sword. Don't mind if I do. Why not going Blade the Rune King on Tryndamere? Blade the Rune King is an on-hit effect, right? The only on-hit effect that Tryndamere should be building is crit, because it has direct synergy with my spinning slash, because when I crit, I get reduced cooldown on my spin, right? And of course, I already have a bunch of crit from my belt here. But building on hit effect like Bork,
Killing spree.
that's literally just my autos, right? My attack speed can get, you know, juiced up a little bit with lethal tempo, but I have no auto attack reset. I have no attack speed story that built within my kits. It's better on a champion like Jax or Aurelia, for example. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that game, and I hope that was really informative for y'all. Thanks for watching.